Okay, great class, Chris. I just wanted to go over what we did in the class, just highlight a few things, keep it simple, because it's kind of tricky, the exercises. The first one that we did is we just we worked in the key of C, but the chords that are found in the key of C, we played those chords and we did our we did our notes, our individual notes, from the mode that goes with the chords to the key of C. All right. So what I mean by that is we had the E minor seventh, right, and then we had the A minor seventh. Both of those chords are found in the key of C. So with the E minor seventh, we kept the finger barring the entire seventh fret, and we play the notes that are found in the seventh mode of the C major scale. That's where you would find that E minor seventh, right? If you wanted to, play it in the barred form. So it would just be, right? And then we went, right? And then we went into the A minor seventh, which in this case we did the natural minor, the A natural minor, or the sixth mode. We played the B on the sixth fret of, the ninth fret of the fourth string. So it would have been, so barring this, right, it would have been, right, again, right, and we played around with just the, we just kind of played around, with doing some notes and transitioning in between each of those chords. Okay. Then we added the D minor seventh in there. The D minor seventh. What I was saying with the D minor seventh is because of where that's located, it corresponds with the sixth mode as well of the C major scale. So you can play your natural minor within the D minor seventh. Right? So you can do that. So the sixth mode would hold your A minor seventh and a D minor seventh in there. Your seventh mode would hold the E minor seventh. All right. If you wanted to do a B minor seventh, that would be kind of tricky because theoretically they have the seventh mode as a B minor chord that you can use, but the seventh mode is a diminished mode. All right, so that's kind of tricky because the chord that you're going to actually play is a B diminished chord, and that's a B and a D and an F. So that would be you're here, and then a B D F. So that's kind of tricky. But you can play a B minor seventh. It's going to sound kind of weird, but you would have to play it in that seventh mode. The seventh, the chords for the seventh mode. So, all right, and then you have that E minor seventh. I'm just playing around with it. Added a tension note in there. build on it, jam and stuff, and play around. I'm just having fun with it. Nothing too technical, but I just wanted you to get the idea of that first exercise that we were doing. The second, before I go into the second mode, the second exercise, what I wanted to show you with this is when you can play that C major scale just as though you're doing the circle of fifths, but in the key of C. So what I mean by that is if you stay the C major scale and you play a C, and then you play a G, and then you play a D minor, the chords, everything within the C major scale, you would play the D minor, and then you'd play the A minor, and then you would play the E minor, and then you play the B minor, and then you go back to the C right there. If you play the chords, you can play a C major seventh here, because that's in the C major key, right? And just keep everything in the C major scale. So, and then a G. And then back to the C major. All right, so you can do a lot of different things. That's how you would kind of really get the one key with all the respective chords that go to that one key. That will knock the theory through the roof. You'll know that chart that's in the manual, where it's like the scale, and then in the middle you have on the other end you have the chords that go with each of the modes of the scale. That's exactly what you're doing with this exercise. So you're covering everything in there: the modes, the scale, the key, knowing that, and then the modes that go with the key, and then the chords that go with each of the modes, because you're playing it with your chords. Everything's intertwined, right? All right, so the next thing that we did was the circle of fifths. Just a plain old circle of fifths, except when you go from C to G, and then you go from D to A, from E to B, what you're doing is you're playing the C, then you're playing the G, then you're playing a D major, because you're keeping everything major, right? And then you're playing an A major, and then you're playing an E major, and then a B major. So all you're going to do is for each of the chords, you're going to play like just a few notes. And then, you go to the right. So you're just going to play like you can play a C major. Right, so you just play around with it, but the idea is just keeping everything. You could play the specific scale for each chord, right? So the key is going to change according to the chord that you're playing. All right. The difference being the exercise before, the chords are in the key, and you would play the mode that goes with the chord for the key that you're playing in. All right. I hope that makes sense. So everything stayed in the first part of the class. Everything stayed. We're playing the chords that go with the C major. So you're going to have minors in there and a diminished chord as well. But the comparison would be for the circle of fifths. Each chord is its own key. So C major key, G major key, A major key, D major key. You know what I mean? So it kind of, that's the difference. All right, so go through the video. I know I'm kind of wordy here, but just go through it because it's very easy to get that confused from the first half to the second half. All right, I hope this helps, and yeah, contact me if it doesn't help you. Just keep in touch. All right, I will see you next Wednesday. Again, that was a great class, and I will see you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.